I haven't backtested in a minute, so I'm gonna get some backtested in today. In London, we're gonna do this year. See, backtest this year. See what we had. Started off on a Monday, so start off on a Monday. So we have the got the previous week highs and lows set out. Gonna drop down to the 4 hour and look for some. See what's gonna get us started on that. Get started on Monday. Friday, 10:30 a.m. Monday. Okay, so we got the open 10 a.m. 1 hour. We opened up. It was 3 or 6:30. I don't know why FX Replay be doing that. I mean, you don't get, sometimes they don't give you the full hours. It just gives you six. It's like on some weird shit. I don't know why it does that. But we're gonna see if we can get our London shit. If not, we'll just backtest. Um, just backtest New York Open. We go. We was missing some shit. I mean, now we got the 3 o'clock. We got all Asia, Asia, and then we got London right here. I never know how to do that shit. All the time I had this motherfucker. See, that was very process based. We would have got that. Going to the next day though. There's that right there. That's first hour Asia, second hour Asia, third hour Asia, fourth hour Asia, fifth hour Asia, sixth hour Asia, 9 o'clock. Let's see what happens at 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Recently swept out this. It's currently bull on the week. We manipulated Monday and created the manipulation low. Currently, let's look at the higher time frame. Currently, price is falling right now, but we just swept this low right here. Some, so we're in January. We swept this December low over here, or November. No, swept this December low. No, this is November. End of the month, November low right here. We swept. So we're looking pretty bullish right now. We got above both the weekly high and we're above the new day opening gap. If anything, we're looking for a retracement to the new day opening gap or looking for some very good buys. So this would be kind of I don't know if I could say it's valid for sales because we already retraced into the new day opening gap, stayed above the Sunday new week opening gap, and then yeah, this is looking prime to continue up. I would want a sweep of these Asia minor stops before I do anything. See those buys right there. One for five objective complete. I'm like to take this low resistance liquidity. We have easy low resistance liquidity running up to here, but it doesn't have to do that. We have swept Asia minor sell stops, and now we're sweeping Asia buy stops. So it's a potential reversal area, but with how bullish price is looking, and I mean it is pretty early in the week for distribution, but we're just gonna hold it right now, beginning of January 14th. Try not to think of what was actually happening during that time. See how so we swept these Asia buy stops and reversed into the new day opening gap for New York. Probably has some news. Usually you want to check news while you're back testing, and get a real vibe for what's going on. Right now we're just holding. We're gonna wait for our next Asia and see what we can do for London. So far, 2 for 2. We're gonna go over to the next day. All right. So that's the first hour of Asia. See, we're getting some consolidation. Oh no, that's the end. That's the end of New York PM. First hour Asia. Second hour Asia. Third hour Asia. Fourth should be around 9 o'clock. Okay. Next one, 10. Now we're gonna watch from here on the 5 minute. Mark out our Asia highs and lows. I got some minor shit right here. Minor buy stops. Buy stops, and we have our Asia sell stops right here. See what we get for 10 p.m. Bar. Yeah, underneath this newly opening gap, it's looking like it's setting up for a long low resistance liquidity run. Let's take something out right here. We have all this generated liquidity up right here on the week. Hold on, I need to pause it to move my shit. So low resistance liquidity run right here. See what we do. But I would like to see us fall before we rise. This is all technically accumulation, but we have let's see, 1 hour. Oh man, it told us what the fuck. It told us what it did. Pretend we didn't see that. All right, so we got below the new week opening gap after selling that off. Our 1 hour change in state of delivery is all the way up here. Right here, we're just ranging in between this shit. So in here is bear for me, but we want to take into consideration the fact that it already has risen. So this first leg was an initiation. It didn't break above this, but we broke above here, and this was our last drop low underneath the new week opening gap. So right here, this is where we got our 1 hour change in state of delivery to the buy side. As we can see, we retested this and respected and made a higher low. So 1 hour changes to 1 hour changes to delivery right here. So therefore, we are looking for buys. See, already in 11, it already started. What do we get right here? Is 10. So this liquidity right here on 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock close right here. So we're 10 o'clock closed at. So we swept this body on some minor shit. Did leave this devil mark right here, and this is a 5 minute devil mark. We also have this devil mark up here at the Asia buy stop, so don't be too surprised. But if we were looking for buys, it was somewhere in here. You can get in here, but I like how we had this liquidity right here, possible reversal to trace in here to get deeper. I would like my buys more in here, but we don't have to get that. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy. Okay, that was a little too early, but it's the right idea. Realistically, we would have got it worked out, and we would have to accept that. But if this was a live market, we would have took our loss right here. Let's see, where did we get in at? We got in right here. You want to wait for the displacement before you get in. I got a little too happy. went against Strat. Strat was to wait, not for these just buy stops right here, but to wait all the way down to see, this is the optimal level. This is our point 0.2 deviation sweep level. Hold on. See, I didn't. I need a LC plus deviation. Okay, I didn't put the negative levels on here, but that oh, it's negative 1.2. That's that. Oh my goodness, where is it at? It'd be one. It'd be 1.2, not that. It'd be 1.2, and this one right here is supposed to, or really 0.2. Right. 2. Okay, so that's the level right there. What the fuck? Why is it not showing, bro? So this level is supposed to be right here. We would be looking for. I think it was 1.2. 0.2 and then 0.5. See, these are our sweep levels. So realistically, if we were to look at our, our order, we would have got stopped out right here. See what our 1 to 5 is looking like. See, our 1 to 5, it was close, feel me? But close is never close enough. If we would have waited for Asia buy stops to get swept, we still would have been out. But if we would have, you know, just let it sweep the Asia buy stops and then waited for a displacement, then we're looking Gucci. Because right there, that's Gucci. But we didn't get to take that. We're still gonna let it run. Feel me? Asia buy stops is very open. In fact, it's Sunday new week opening gap, so it's high probability, and we made another lower high or higher low, whatever the fuck you want to call it. See what we do. I could just sell off, but that's not what I'm banking on. It is kind of looking like nah. It's looking righteous. We're not gonna count that. We're not gonna count that. Pause this. We got that. We're just gonna speed off to our next day. See what we get. Let's fire. See, that's like what we had today. That's what we had today. With Bitcoin, with all the indices we ripped. It's probably some crazy news right here. And it was on a Wednesday. It was probably Powell, Jerome Powell was probably speaking or some shit beginning of the month. Anyway, continue. See what we get for London. Now that we're so high up, I mean, you could anticipate a retracement, but we'll check on the 1 hour to see what we got going on. 1 hour. So we're on the 1 hour. This was this was our Sunday new week up in the gap. We're gonna delete these, get it out the way. Pretty chart. Know that we're 2 for 3 right now so far in the week. So we manipulated below Monday, manipulated below Tuesday, Wednesday. We respected Tuesday's low, didn't go sweep the previous day, but swept some shit in Asia. Probably didn't market it off how I should have. But no, very beautiful. Swept Asia, and then we continued up. Now the rest of the week we're possibly bullish because we still have these equal highs up here. We did sweep these already. Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, we did sweep these already. But for 1 hour change, state delivery is all the way down here. So until we get down here, I'm not thinking about no bears. All right, get back on the. Let's get back to our day. See, it's 12 p.m. Get to 11 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday. See what was happening. That's which okay, 3:59, 3:59, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10 o'clock. Bust down to our 15 minutes. You got 15 minute gives you better direction than 5 minute, and just the 15 minute usually aligns better with the 4 hour. That's some free game right there for you. 9:30, 9:45. So far, we have some indecision, and we have already started falling in Asia. This is a two highs. We left some equal shit up here. As far as I don't know why all the fucking charts didn't just. My bad, y'all. My bad. Electronic. Not even looking at our SMTs like we're supposed to. Feel me? We want all our SMTs. We want to know what the fuck's going on. I wish I had the. Oh, it is right here. So this right here is what you use for quarterly theory. I don't know how to get it. There we go. We use this right here for quarterly theory. Go to settings. I don't know how to edit it. Quarterly theory. Let's see. Look, with no sleep over here. Sleep over here. This is the Asia buy stops. This small new dip opening gap right here. Really zoom in. Very small new day opening gap. See what we do from right there. We got our Asia buy stops all marked out. These are minor buy stops. Gonna make those blue. And as far as our sell stops, we don't know what the official low is yet, so we're just gonna kick back. I don't know why I favored the 5 second. I meant to favor the 5 minute. Okay, so now that we're in here, we see we got some clean shit from the other day. This is yesterday's sell stops. These are previous day sell stops, previous day highs right here. Previous day high. And this is our previous day low all the way down here. So I don't really think we're gonna go all the way down here and sweep all this shit. But you just want to mark it just in case, so you know what your probabilities is, you know where you're leaning more towards. This is our past week low. Past week low. So we swept. Realistically, we swept. We manipulated underneath the Sunday new week opening gap. Swept past week low, and then we continued to push towards that liquidity we had sitting up here from Wednesday last week. Previous week high is still some ways. Previous week high is still about 500 points, about 550 points, give or take. Total distribution for the week for manipulation is 660 points. So we'll see what price wants to do. Watching on the 5 minute, again, it is 10 o'clock. We're looking for an entry somewhere after London open manipulation. Okay, so we started going already in 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock is just a continuation. No buy for me right now. We are above previous day's high. I would wait for a 12 a.m. reversal if anything, but right now it's continuing. Like I said, it's very bullish on the week. No trade for me. It did get the 12 a.m. reversal, just like I was saying. This shit's like clockwork. Uh, I wouldn't try to, you could have shorted it. Feel me? Hold on, let's see what we had as far as the SMT. We did have SMT right here as NQ swept the previous day low, the previous day high. ES swept previous day high. But YM failed to sweep previous day high, giving us I believe this is a micro 90. I believe that's a daily. I believe that's a daily cycle SMT, which gave us confirmation that that was the end of manipulation, at least for this leg right now. So into 12 a.m. we got the higher time frame. Higher time frame is called. We got the higher time frame cracking correlation for SMT, and then right here we got some lower time frame shit. Let's see what's happening right here. Right here, so we had a little swing divergence up here. Let's see. This shit was falling while this shit was rising. Type shit. So this right here possibly sell off all the way down here. That would be nice, but we already manipulated underneath this new day opening gap and distributed through it. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we return to it, but it's not what I'm looking for. I already missed my trade. It was the continuation right here, as we can see. We would have got the 1 to 5 upon sweep of, let's see. Oh, it's good. All right, so this is 10:55 right here, 11. See, 10:55 left us a clear hint that it was going to continue bullish. It just needed to sweep some shit so we can continue. Right here, we left a devil mark at 10:55, and what a devil mark is some clean shit. Feel me? It's some clean, obvious shit that you know the price is gonna trade back to before continuing in the direction that it needs to go to. That's what price is. A whole lot of manipulation, a whole lot of games to play, trick you out your spot and shit. But that's not what we're worried about. Feel me? As we've seen, we had a sweep of Asia minors still stops. These are minors. Is the A minors that Kendrick was talking about. I mean, yeah, Asia minor still stops. Uh, excuse me. Got the Asia minor cell stops. Asia minor cell stops right there. We would have been looking to take a long position. As we could see, our risk, our higher time frame opportunity cost was defined. I mean, we respected this and continued. It was highly anticipated because it was going through this, which was our 1 hour CISD, I believe. That's what we was looking for. No. 1 hour CSD was right here. This is the low liquidity level that we had broke. Our 1 hour CISD was right here. This was our 1 hour CISD. What it looked like on a 15 minute. That's fair game, fair game. Or you could have, if you were looking for something in the end of Asia on that 9 p.m., 10 p.m. manipulation, you could have traded right here after the break or the displacement into this 15-minute CISD. See what we had on the 5 minute. So on the 5 minute, we see that we got above that 1 hour CISD, and we wicked above our Asia. Call this our Asia buy stops. So we wicked above our Asia buy stops, retested the 1 hour CISD, failed to mitigate it all the way. But if we move it up right here, we're fine to our 5 minute. We see that this was where our 1 hour CISD would have originally been. We did tap this. I mean, it tapped it, and then it continued to distribute. Very fair game. Very fair game. Good play. Continuation. 11 p.m. continuation. I liked it. As far as the 12 a.m., let's see what happens. But again, we're only back to us in 11 p.m. right now, but 12 a.m. is very fair game. I mean, you could usually find a reversal 12 a.m., 12:15, 12:30. That's what I usually look for. But the price could definitely continue to distribute up. We are very bullish on the week. Okay, you seen how we had this SMT on YM. We're gonna continue to. It's looking like we might continue to sell. Nah, it's gonna continue to buy up. I think this is just a swing divergence. It's 4 a.m. So this is out of our time range. It doesn't even matter. We did good in London. See what tomorrow has to offer. Time is it? It is time is it? It's 8 o'clock, 9, 10. All right. See what we had going on 15 minute. Get all this shit out the way. Line our charts up pretty nicely. Get that out the way, that out the way, that out the way. So far, we are 3-4 in London Open. Not even gonna put 11 p.m. because I don't know where you guys are from, but London Open, whatever time that is for you. And delete all this shit, get rid of it. Self stops. So we did end up we fell all the way up here, and then this self stops that we had open on the 5 minute, and it's a 15-minute double mark right here. It was like about a line. So, I mean, it left all that clean shit up. So look, on a 15-minute, it left all that right here. Whenever you have some clean, obvious shit, you want to trade back into that. You just know it's gonna take. I mean, what price does, it creates like a saw. I mean, hold on. Let me find my little arrows. Find my little arrows, game. Find my little arrows. Where the fuck the arrows at? What the fuck? Ah, there it is. So this is what price does. It starts like this. See, it's all this way, all the way up here, and it's gonna do some fake shit. Like, look, I got that name. Yeah, that's what price does. Or anything, it can do it the other way. Whenever we say this was the start or whatever, just know that this little clean area, this shit is gonna get taken out for me. You will always want to anticipate for this clean shit to get taken out. You don't always have to trade it all the way up to here, feel me? Because I understand it's a lot of uncertainty. Everybody says buy the lows, sell the highs, but sometimes, for me, a lot of people have uncertainty. When you develop your intuition through back testing, through experience, through the years, for me, you'll see that you can get up here and it'll be less risk. But if you were looking to take the continuation and move a line with price, you could wait until we fall a little bit, and you could be like, okay, shit, I'm gonna assume that since we fell so much, that we're gonna continue to fall at least through here, because it's always gonna take the clean shit. It's not just gonna leave this shit up. It's not gonna leave that shit right there. So you take your little 1 to 5 right here. I suggest you take 1 to 5s, 1 to 3 if you know you're a bit antsy. And 250. Yeah, you wouldn't have got your 1 to 5 from right here, but if you would have waited and took it over here at the retest of this low, this breaker, you would have got it. I mean, you would have been Gucci. You would have been Gucci. If you would have took that, got your 1 to 5, got in, got out, and you did all that before you even swept this clean level. So you got in, got out before everybody else finished their move. That's what you want to be doing. In and out like in and out no burger. All right, let's see what we got. Time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Let's look these little stops. We got some clean shit right here on the 15 minute as well. Now, what I just say? This some type shit that you probably gonna wanna capitalize on. We're gonna bust it out to the 5 minute though. Or let's mark out our Asia Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, sweat past day. This is our Asia 5 stops. Just sell stop. Oh, this is. I think I went too. Oh, I went too far. Oh, no, I didn't go too far. I didn't go far enough. I mean, it's not. It's not what we're looking for right now. Gotta get into the next day. It was AM. I didn't notice it was AM. We're looking trade to PM. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we got some shit to work with. I mean, it's not. It doesn't necessarily have to be bearish. I was just saying we were beared down to here. We are getting closer uh to our new week opening gap. I would like for you guys to notice how many times we retested and traded to and through each new day opening gap, each new week opening gap. It's like you could use them like magnets. Hold on, I'm trying to delete this little Asia shit because so now has some clean charts is a clear mind. Clear charts is a clear mind. Let's work out what we got. I mean, previous day high, previous day high, previous day low. That's previous day low. Hold on, it's our day right here. Previous day high is right here. This is Asia highs. Okay. Oh no, this is our previous day high right here. My fault, I'm tripping. Previous day high, previous day low. That's our range right there. That's what we're looking for. You see, we swept this. We could sweep this and continue bull, or this can be building up to take us back sell. We'll see right here. 945 this is our Asia buy stop so far. That's Asia. Got some buy stops up here, some tight shit, some clean shit. And then we got some sell stops down here. This is a minor. Just gonna mark up the minor right now. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Sell stops. And zoom in on the 15-minute, we can see that we kind of did have a week opening gap, not as clear as we would like it, but there's a little imbalance right here. We did sweep into it and already take it, but I just want to keep it considered. See what we do now. Bust it down to the 5-minute. See what we're looking like. And it is 10 o'clock. We're looking for an 11 p.m. move. Thursday going into Friday. Looking buys. I would take buys, but we are closer to the new. We are closer to the past day low. Good. Looking righteous for buys. Get a displacement up. Stop loss down to here. Hold on. And make sure I mark out the 1 to 5 because we don't want to take anything. It's not a 1 for 5. I mean, we want to be very processed in our trades, very routine, very disciplined, and keep it consistent. Consistency is the name of the game. So as we can see, we already had a low put in. Oh shit, what time is this? We missed. I didn't see how fast price was moving, and our actual entry would have been down here. Let's see what we had going on. Let's see what we had going on right here. It's 10 p.m. close. Where's 10 p.m. close at? 10 p.m. close. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. close is right here. So 10 p.m. close. That's some shit right there. Anything below this? But anything above this or below this, we're seen as manipulation, setting us up to take us higher. You could have sold it off into, into this fair value gap, into this 5 minute double mark we had right here. That's not my game right now, but you could have definitely did that. I, on the other hand, like how we took these Asia minor stops, sell stops, these 1040 sell stops. We took those Asia minors. We swept below the 10 p.m. close. We took some more Asia sell stops right here, some liquidities, Asia liquidity into this fair value gap. And 10, no, not the 10 p.m. close right there, but this would have been our 5 minute CISD. CISD right there. Below the 10 p.m. close. After we swept Asia sell stops and we respected this fair value gap right here. Back to the equilibrium of this fair value gap. So you could have really took your trade down here for the best risk. I just didn't know that it was 11 o'clock already. I wasn't watching the clock how it should have been. I thought it was still 10 o'clock, but as you can see, very process based. This is still good for continuation. We got the retrace in these this buy sell right here, little body overlaps. So like I said again, this was very stride this was very stride healthy. I don't know what the fuck to say. So we got the 10 p.m. close, got below it, manipulated it, and we manipulated it into this motherfucking fair value gap below these Asia sell stops equal liquidity, and we displaced up. See, you could have waited for, you could have got in right here, but you would have had a chance of getting stopped out. Let's see. Now, 1 for 5, you would have been good, but anything tighter, you would have been stopped out. So you could have took it at the equilibrium of this and still been good. Possibly already at the 1 for 5. No, almost there though. That's a 1 for 4. Anyway, displacement. All right, you get this displacement, then you have more confidence. You can get in right here. Get in right there on this, on the retracement of this, and anticipate the change of state of delivery. Or you could wait for the change of state of delivery and you can get in right here on this breaker. Could have got in right there. Or you could even just waited for the body sweep of this. Or took this order block right here. These are all very valid entries. As you can see, the equilibrium is respected on almost all of them except for the breaker, because the breaker, realistically, the breaker would have been like this shit, I think. Let's see if that works. Yeah, see? Even with the breaker, everything is respected. Even with the breaker, everything is respected. Anyway, into here, feel me, we already noticed that we're continuing. Have this low resistance liquidity up here. can continue. We can just reverse and fall into this I say low, but that's not what we're looking for right now. Let's see what we get. Like I said, late entry from right here, we would have been at 1 for 5 already. Okay, so even at the continuation entry, we got the 1 for 5. We are currently 4 for 5 in London Open. We're gonna do like 20 of these and then get off, but decide. What was that? Go back to our 1 hour and get another thing going. This Friday, so we'll be looking for our next week. Three o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or not 13, 1 p.m. So this is Sunday. Or no, that's close the market. That's Sunday right here. First hour Sunday, second hour Sunday, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's 9 o'clock right there. That's an hour. This is our accumulation hour. See if we get some manipulation during 10 or what we want to do. That's 10 o'clock right there. Drop to our 15 minutes, see what we got going on. Mark out our previous day high, previous day low. I think this is our previous day low. Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. I consider this our previous day low. No, previous day low is right there. Got new previous weeks. Previous week low and previous week high is our past day high. So we just leave this, put 2 p.m. That's our second previous and we're gonna delete the new day opening gaps. I mean, we could possibly leave this one, see if we get over there, leave that one too. But this one right here, we want to turn it to last week's new week opening gap. Opening gap. We're gonna change the color to orange. It's a little harder to see. I apologize, but that's our last week new week opening gap. No resistance liquidity run that we ended up running. Our past day low, previous week high. The fuck. We got that right there. See we get going. 9 p.m. 10. What's our 15-minute down? 15-minute. We got Asia right here. This is the Asia buy stop. Buy stops. Asia sell stops. stops. And then right here, we have a devil mark on this 15-minute. 15-minute devil. Minute devil's mark right there. See what we got going on. I'm gonna mark out where 11 p.m. just is. 11 p.m. is just so we don't keep missing it, you know. We're here for a reason. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mark out 10:55. Yeah, 10:55. That price run. Fuck, remember. Hold on. These are Asian miners. Asian miner sell stops, but we're not gonna label them. We're just gonna mark the blue set. See what we continue to do. It's looking like we might be a continuation, but we are sweeping minor, and we have that 15-minute devil's mark. We don't have to get it. I would like to see us get it. We don't have to get it at the beginning of the week, Sunday. We need to mark out the Sunday new week opening gap as well as something that is highly anticipated. So if this is Friday's close and this is Sunday's open, I mean, you could try to make this into the Sunday new week opening gap, but I'm gonna use the first presented. Use that first presented Sunday new week opening gap right there. And anything above this, I'm gonna look at. I mean, it can continue. We are very early in the week, so don't be surprised. You know, we're not looking for any distribution right now. We're only looking for accumulation and manipulation, which you shouldn't want to trade anyway. You should just want to sit this out. That is fair game to sell right here. We swept Asian miners. We even swept the body. This Asia buy stops. You could possibly take that into the to that 15-minute devil mark. Let's see how that works. I'll try it out. It doesn't have to. Just trying it out. Can definitely continue to just buy up, buy up, buy up. All right, I'm gonna try to sell that one. Stop loss right here. Consistent risk. Oh, okay. Consistent risk. TP would be a device. They just sell stops. See what we do. Okay, stopped out. Fair game. I'm gonna wait for that second high. Oh shit, I don't know. That was impulse. That was impulse. That's why we're back testing. Feel me? It ended up distributing, and you just mark that 4 out of 6. Look in the continuation. Let's see what happened right here. So we were looking to sell. Meanwhile, it reversed from this Asia buy stop right here, but had no change in state of delivery. Where was our change in state of delivery? It's not even possibly not even a 1 minute change in state of delivery on here, but we'll check it. So it got like a 1 minute fake out. I mean, I would have like some people would consider this change state of delivery. If it was considered a change state of delivery, your best bet would have been taking sales from right here, not all the way down here like we did. Looking that was this was a FOMO play, a very emotional impulse play, and then the second play after that showed us, feel me, the carry on from that. But anyway, we had to sweep Asian buy stops. We were already continue. We were already pushing bull. We had this very swept the body. But we had these Asian buy stops still open, and then we left liquidity up here. So if you really look at it, this is some more Asia buy stops that we could took. This is weak right here, and this was still open. So let's see what happened on the 5 minute. I mean, like I said, you could have took this right here as a manipulation level to continue looking for your buys. If you really map it out on that 1 minute, you'll see that it's right here in that sweep level. It would have been perfect buys for that sweep level and take it up to the symmetrical swing, but we're not even tripping. Let's see if it would have got a 1 for 5. 1 for 5 hasn't got it yet, but it's looking like it's pushing towards it. We're gonna delete our sell order because we already know. I mean, we didn't get that. We didn't get that. But we're just gonna see if we could end up running it. Look at the 5 minute. In the 5 minute, we see there's no change of state of delivery to the sell side. Our 5 minute change of state of delivery was right here, and it already got swept out. So technically right here, but the change of state of delivery already got swept out and continued to bull. Pushed into that area, swept away after sweeping this body high. Then right here on the 5 minute, clear entries. We had 5 minute fair value gap. 5 minute fair value gap right here that was respected. 11 p.m. respected. If you didn't get that right there, 11 p.m. You want to be flexible. You want to be like, shit. It didn't distribute. It didn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It didn't displace to this, so therefore we were still looking for buys. So I had to close this candle. You would have been waiting for it to manipulate this candle's the previous candle's closed, and we would have took it, back in the higher time frame direction. It just goes to show, for me, you always want to just pay attention to what Peter is and what levels are being swept before you enter, and try to anticipate a reversal. Anyway, let's see, we got that up to there. Or if you really wanted to look on the 1 minute, you could have seen, but we respected all that. We respected this little 1 minute order block. 1 minute fair value gap was not respected, but you could have waited to trade below it and seen what it did below over here with this order block, and then after the after it displaced and shows you that it wants to continue in this direction, you could have placed your order right here. You would have, it costs a little bit more for me because you're messing with the buy, the the bid and the ask and shit. It would have been more better to wait for this little retracement right here into this daily volume balance. But we didn't wait for that. We didn't do it. So let's just see if we get the 1 for 5 from sweep level. So it's looking like it's looking like price failed to get through. Oh, hold on. We have manipulation on both sides. It is currently 5:30 in the morning. There we go. That's the one for five, but we would have got stopped out. So you could have got your 1 to 5 in this low 1.2. You know, really two is the rejection level. I don't have two listed on here, but uh, all right, -2. See, -2 level is a very valid sweep level. Let me change that to red. -2 was very valid for the sweep level. I mean, you could have took a 1 to 5 down to this 15-minute devil mark that we had marked out. You remember? I failed to remember that we had this 15-minute devil mark. I thought we were gonna get it later on in the week, but as you can see, it got it in that day, the same session. I put our 1 to 5 right there. That means from that -2 standard deviation sweep level, we would have got our 1 to 5. Not even we would have got it before the fucking devil mark. But if you are an NY trader, could have, just waited for the sweep of that devil mark and then took your 1 to 5 from there as well. Might not work from there. Might be a little too much. Yeah, see. But if you were just a little bit more patient, or you want to wait for the sweep of this, you could have took it at the sweep of this. These relatively equal lows right here. Left that shit open. See, that's liquidity right there. But just to show you, hey, framing my trades, back testing. Thank you. So I was saying, you would have waited for the sweep of these Asian minor sell stops. You would have got a very, very good trade to the upside. You would have got your 1 to 5 in one candle, and that upon that, what was that? 5:30 a.m. There's possibly some news right there. Over here, this is 12 a.m. reversal. Both of these are very hard. Both of these are very high probability. Even the 11 p.m. continuation was good. If you would have went for a 1 for 3, or if you would have went for the 1 for 3, you would have been a lot better. But 1 to 5 is my current standard. I'm gonna delete all this shit. Delete all that because we're not trading New York. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This. All that. Excuse me. My bad. Straight to the previous day high, previous week high. So, did we just do another trade? I think we did. I'm gonna call this 5 for 6. No, 5 for 7. I don't know. Y'all niggas call me out. You use your words. Call it 5 for 7 in London, Oakland right now. Get on to the next day. See what we got going on. 5 minute. What the fuck? Why is this not showing? Hours, daily, not months. Months, days, hours, good. Our 1 hour, see what we got going on so far. I'll mark this out at our 11 o'clock, 11 p.m., 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mark it out at, what the fuck? Did a strip, and I'll leave it right there at 9 p.m. day. And like Monday Monday might have been a holiday. Looking like Monday was a holiday. It's our previous day high, previous week high. It's our new previous day high. Day high, previous day low right here. It's up here. That's our range. Go to our 15-minute, see what we got going on. This is 10, 5, 10:45 is Gucci. Yeah, that's 5 a.m. Fuck, 10:45. The fuck? 10:45. Perfect. Got our Asias. Got some clean Asia shit up here. And we got some files set up all over here. What time is it? We'll just mark up the miners. These are miner buy stops right here. These are buy stops, clear draw. Alright, we're gonna bust out to the 5 minute. See if we can get see if we can get 6 for 8. 5 minute. It is currently 9 o'clock, so we're gonna have to sit for an hour. See what we get. 14, 9:20, 9:30, 10, 9:30, 9:40. Got these clean lows right here. I would like to see a sweep up here. Penny, we don't have to do that though. I didn't like the consolidation. As you can see, we got 11 p.m. Didn't like it. I didn't like it. And we're already past 11 p.m. So no trade for me. Set out. That's fine. Not taking a trade is also part of the plan. You got to remember that. That's a note to you guys and also a note to myself. But see what we did end up doing. So this is 10:45. Next one is 11. Now it's 10:50, 10:55, 11. All right. Put this in the bag. Send to the bag. See right here. We got to sweep this 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. open. I haven't been marking the 10 p.m. opens or open and close how I should, but those are very vital trading points, levels, whatever you want to call it. It's right here. Is the sell stops. Oh shit. Miner by Drake, bro. This was the Drake right here. This is the Drake candle. But this is Drake right here all day, A miner. So from right there on shit, if you had limited at that Asia, sell stop, you would have got you won the five clean. Feel me? We're not gonna count that because there's no trade, but that was very glitchy. See if it continues up. Good no 12 right here, 1245, 1240. We got a low retracement, but no 12 a.m. reversal. It's retracement. I mean, it did a little daggy, but it was the move. We pushed it all the way to New York. Previous day high, previous week high. We got 5 out of 8 since we missed it. Didn't take a loss, but we didn't gain it. But you gotta remember that you gain a lot by not losing. Two more and I'm gonna go take a piss. Figure all this out. Figure all that out for 1 hour. For the rest of this day. 5. Didn't realize we were still in 5 minutes when it changed back to 1 hour. It is greater gain of the week. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10, 11, 12. So it's looking like we did end up pushing for that previous day high, but the only thing is we didn't take it fully. We took the bodies, yes, but we also didn't. Our 1 to 5 wouldn't have worked right here, because it got stopped. It would have got stopped out. We're tracing back underneath the Sunday new week opening gap to manipulate and gain some lock. What it does right here is it manipulates below something to trap sellers for me, and then sellers start to think we're gonna go down. They're like, "Oh fuck! If we fell through this, we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep going." For me, because the dumbass don't wait for the close. I've been a victim of this myself. It's trading. You got to go through it to learn from it. But so what it did is it trapped the sellers right here and bought straight up. We had this fat ass shit right here. It left this liquidity void, and we were already higher time frame bullish. So it just made sense. It's already swept the previous week's high. It's almost second previous day high would have swept, but we were approaching the 2 weeks, the previous high from 2 weeks ago. Continue. Let's see what we do for the last hour. Okay, retrace 1 o'clock. Okay, that's a new day. Taking it. Didn't take it. Oh shit, I went too far. Went too far for shit. So as you can see, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. close right here. 10 p.m. close. 10 p.m. close. whole lot of red, whole lot of red, whole lot of red, whole lot of dead, whole lot of, whole lot of. So we can see that the close of both these hourly candles, we left some type of shit liquidity. You could say that this one swept, that this 11 p.m. swept 10 p.m. close, 10 p.m. high. But we do have this body high up here from 8 o'clock. Clean body high, clean 1 hour devil mark. 1 hour. So what does devil marks do? Look to trade through those. It goes straight from here. I don't know, but we gotta understand we do have this 1 hour order block that we are currently reacting off of. We can displace through it, but we're currently reacting off of it. I want to get this and I'll stand right and make this black. Order block. Let's down to our 15 minutes, see what's going on in this motherfucker right here. See, 11 p.m. Asia sell stops, or Asia bar stops up here. Asia bar stops, Asia minor sell stops, Asia minor, which has some liquidity. It's looking like we might just fall, but I wouldn't want to see us fall before we take this 2 week previous. You feel me? Because we have a lot of liquidity down in Asia. They're all Asia sell stops. So we don't need all that. All right, got all that shit marked out. 11 p.m. has already happened. Feel me? See what happens for 12 a.m. Again, we're just watching on this one. If we would have took our 1 to 5 after the 10 p.m. close, see what would happen right there. 1 to 5 from right there. After the sweep of this, you see we had this devil mark right here. After the sweep of that devil mark, we would have had, let's see. No. Shit, it's looking like that might work. And honestly, since we retraced back into this 5-minute fair value gap, let's see. You could possibly take your trade from right here. I wouldn't mind taking it and look to get Asia during New York. I wouldn't mind that. So I'm gonna try it. It's a little bit above my entry, so it's not ideal, but we're just gonna try it anyway and set our risk to the. We're gonna set our risk to the low. All right, so we got in right there. This is where our entry is. 1 to 5 is at the 10 p.m. close. We're anticipating that we don't come back to the 10 p.m. close, but if we do, that would be a great place to take a loss. So I'm okay with that. I'm content. I could take that all day. So we got that. We're gonna put this just at the 2p highs. That 1 to 5 is a little bit above that, but we're not gonna stick for it. To what is that? 1 for 3, 1 for 3 and 5. See how that runs. Yeah. Oh shit. That was way too much of a jump. God damn, I forgot I had the hourly on, but as you can see, that works. We are currently 649. No 6-9, no Smith shit, my nigga. But we 6-9 right now. No 690, 6-9. The new line. So like, let's see what happens. See what happens. Like I said, we were reacting off that 1 hour order block, manipulated to it, da da da, distributed it. We showed displacement through here, and we got a 5 minute change of state of delivery after taking out the high that created this last low that went into that mitigated this order block, and we left a fair value gap right there. And we decided to embrace that risk, even though we were a little bit above right here, but we like the displacement we had coming out of that 5 minute fair value gap. If we look on the 1 minute, we'll see exactly what we set ourselves up for. So right here, we felt like it was too late on the 5 minute, but literally, if we went on to the 1 minute, we would have seen that just like this was the last drop into this order block, we had the last drop into this order block, and this right here would have been our 1 minute change of state of delivery. Oh, not 2 minutes, 1 minute, my nigga. CIA SD. So that won't. Oh man, would I cancel it? I'm not the best at typing, but each day we improve. So we got that 1 minute change to delivery, and it was fair game to me because on the 1 hour, as you can see, we had that 1 hour change to delivery already. So with that 1 minute CISD, it gave us fair game to anticipate that 1 hour CISD, and the 1 hour CISD gave us fair game to continue up for our 1 to 3. Let's see if it would have went for 1 for 5. No, it got a 1 for 4 too, but a 1 for 3 is good enough, my boy. If you could triple your money today, if you could work 3 jobs today without without as much effort, wouldn't you do it? All right, so take the fucking 1 for 3, bro. Feel me? Like, stop letting that. This is a note to y'all niggas and note to myself. For me, I'm gonna go back and rewatch this shit. This shit is like I'm journaling. Anyway, we are 6 for 9. Do one more. I gotta take a piss. So this is a very high stress environment for me right now. For me, because my bladder is urgent to be empty, but I'm still over here holding my cool, holding my calm, and taking fire as trades as we can see. As we can see, swept the two week previous high. All that. We'll leave this right here because this could come back and get traded into. Let's see what happens for the next few hours. It's only 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what we get. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yep, it's looking like tomorrow we might just get that. First hour Asia, second hour Asia, third hour Asia, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, 7th hour Asia. We are gonna go drop down to our 15 minute, mark out our previous day highs, previous day lows, and our previous day lows before. What's our previous day low? The Asia sell stops and mitigated. This turned to a sell stop. It's no longer current Asia. That over here. Try this previous day high over here, the previous day low. We understand that we're at the 2 week previous high. We'll go to our 1 hour and see what we got going on our 1 hour. See, our 1 hour has this little bullshit. Has this old new week opening gap that we could definitely trade to and through. But we're just gonna see right here. This is a 1 hour change of state of delivery. It's the 1 hour CISD, but it can just be manipulation. For me, it's currently Wednesday, or that was a Wednesday. Thursday is typically a distribution day, so we can manipulate in here just to retest the 2 week previous high and then continue to rip into that old new week opening gap slash fair value gap slash imbalance, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know. So we had that 1 hour CISD down here, but with this being our last drop, we got like 15 minutes changes to delivering, but I'm not gonna mind that right now. So we have this clean shit up here. We'll mark it, make it blue. Right, bust on to our 15 minute. Let's see what we got going on. See, we got some clean shit at the close of PM slash the open Asia. Asia buy stops. Our Asia sell stops is down here. Our ass miners, ASS, Asia sell stops. And we got some miner shit like right here type shit. All right, let's see what we got going. Circle line at 10:45. I set up for buys, but don't be surprised if we sell off. I would like my buys after sweeping these lows right here. That's what I would like my buys. Don't have to get it though. Did leave liquidity up here. Clean liquidity on both sides. One up top. So I will, let me set my fib just in case. Feel me, dog. See, that was the last fall right there. I wouldn't mind taking my shit in here. It's at the OTU level too, so I'm just gonna mark that and see if I can get it. Let's down to the 5 minute. Ready for a buy? Okay, stopped out. Okay, we got stopped out. Should have waited for the sweep of the Asia buy stocks. We are now at the sweep level. You could try again. That's a nice displacement up. No, okay, selling off. It wanted to retest its 2 week previous high before it did anything, but now that we got a displacement right there, I don't know if I would take those buys, but you could have. I mean, got your 1 to 5 right back. Just clear liquidity right here, clear draw. Let's see. Let's see if it gets that. So it would have got that if you would have been trading at that 1 hour at the 1 a.m. Third hour of London. Would have had a clear draw on liquidity to these equal highs, and you would have got your 1 to 5. You would have made your loss back and some from this trade. And it was after it swept all this higher probability shit. It took out the Asia sell stops, and this right here, I was looking at it, but it wasn't higher probability as waiting for the 2 week previous high to be retraced back to and displaced back above. Anyway, that's let's see. Call that 11. We are 7 out of 11. 7 out of 11, my friend. Yeah, we did that. 7-11. Now we go to our calculator. put our calculator and see what the fuck a 7 7 8 11 is. So 7 divided by 11, that's 63% in those 11 trades. Net in those 2 weeks, we had a 63% win rate. On my FX replay, it says my win rate or my percentage is like 70 something. Feel me? So sounds about right. I'm gonna take a little break, take a little piss, find some snack on, and I'll come back. Probably do 10 more or decide if I'm gonna hop off. It's fucking Friday. signing off. Get back on over the weekend. I had a good day. It was a good couple trip, good couple back tests. Sorry to cut it short. I know I said 20, but